So really quickly, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to be able to access your work today as you're on remote learning. Now, the very first thing you need to do is you need to get onto your classroom. So you do that by signing into Gmail. So just Google the word Gmail, and it's the very first link. You then have to type in your email account. Now, if you forget, your email is always your first name, last name at buckinghamschool.org. And your password should be written in your planner. Now, as soon as you're in your email, you'll see you might have some assignments that have been posted, but the best way to find your work is to actually go onto the Google Classroom. You do that by going to the classroom on the right where it says the Google Apps, and you go to Classroom. Now you'll see for this video, I've got a few classrooms, and only one of them looks like it actually has work on it. However, you do need to actually go into your classes for that day to find your work. So if I go into my forms class, for example, you'll see there's been something posted at the top of the stream today. And also if you go into your class work page where you can see everything, you should have it organized into tabs. So you might actually have something that's really explicitly labeled as remote learning. However, fastest way, it'll be the first thing on your stream. Now to open your work, you simply just click on it. Now sometimes your teachers are going to give you really helpful links, and sometimes they might have a PowerPoint that has all of your class instructions in it. So it is really important that you do read it carefully. Now for this one, it asks you to create a PowerPoint presentation. Now the quickest way to do that is on the right-hand side where it says Add or Create. You just click on it, and you can actually create a PowerPoint. You can also create a Google document if it asks you to say, answer some questions. If you happen to do it on paper, that's okay, because you can actually take a picture of your work that you've done, and you can upload it either via the Google Drive or as a file. That said, I would recommend that you do try to keep your work digital today. So here, we need to create a PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to create a new slides. You'll see that's thinking. And it's really great because it actually creates it with a nice descriptive name for you. So you can do all of your work in that PowerPoint. When you're done, you can actually just click Turn it in. And that'll mark it as done, and the teacher can actually go check your work. However, if you make a mistake, that is not the end of the world. You're not able to actually submit work or make changes once you've submitted it because your work goes to view only. However, you can just unsubmit any work, and that then allows you to make the necessary changes before you turn it in again. If you get stuck, I would always recommend that you email your member of staff first. However, Google has lots of different places for you to ask questions. On the right-hand side of this assignment is a private comment. Staff may not see this unless they're looking for it, which is why I would always suggest that you email them first. But you can ask a question like, what are the 3 fundamentals? And you can ask a question that way. That'll go directly to your member of staff. Make sure that when you are finished, you do turn in all of your work for that lesson, because then the teacher's going to be looking for your work for that day to see what you've actually done. All right, good luck. Email myself or your teachers if you have any problems, and have a good day.